Hello everyone and welcome to my video. I'm going to be doing an interview with Lana Del Rey. I know you're very excited. I'm excited. She'll be here shortly. And I just want to say, I know it's a little odd. I'm 57 years old and I can't explain it. You know, I was an obsessed David Bowie fan for many years, and a couple of years ago after SNL I found out about Lana, and I've been on the train ever since. I got to see her in Los Angeles. I got to see her in Boston. I Google her name every day. And I don't know, it's crazy. I'm just a big fan, and I always wish her the best. I don't talk to a lot of people about it because there's just so much, and then someone hasn't heard of her, then it just goes on and on and on. Before she comes out, the reason I'm doing this video is I had seen a video called, and I want you kids to Google it, or not to Google it, go to YouTube and search for it. If you've seen Lana, if you want to see Lana, if you've never going to see Lana but you're a big fan, still, it's called I Survived Lana Del Rey Concert. It's on the YouTube. I Survived Lana Del Rey Concert, and it's by California Love 84. And she does this incredible, this woman, Elizabeth Martinez, she has her own channel. And she's funny and she's a natural on camera, but it's not about that. She really documents very well the mania, the insanity of the fans for Lana. It's kind of head scratching. Not in the sense that Lana's not talented. She's gifted, she's beautiful, all that stuff. She's got a naturally wonderful voice, but the people just want to be in her presence, and it's crazy. So she does just a great job. You'll see if you go and look at it. I Survived Lana Del Rey Concert. So anyway, without further ado, give me a moment. Lana, are you ready? You ready? Come on in. Don't be shy. Here she comes. Hi. Look everyone, it's Lana Del Rey. Right now, there was just a radiant, like a nuclear wave of weep just went across the YouTube. People around the world are spontaneously crying just from your presence. Lana, I just want to say something while you're here. On behalf of your fans and myself, the only thing I've ever wanted from you, and your fans want in fact, we don't want anything from you. The only thing we want for you is to be happy. We want that natural smile that you have to come from within, from here, to radiate out your natural talent, your beautiful soul, to touch your family, your friends, your loved ones, and your fans without being crushed by the weight of the world or the dark shadows of the past. We just want you to be happy. I sincerely mean that, okay? Oh, she's purring. She does that once in a while. That's so sweet. Listen, I just got to say, moving forward, if some jurisdiction decides that I should be maybe committed to a psychiatric facility and they use this video as evidence, I'm just going to deny it, okay? And I'm going to, even if they show me, I'm going to pretend it doesn't exist, because I'm a little off base, but I'm not crazy, you know? You know, Lana, I'm not crazy. Am I right? Yeah, you're crazy, Bob, but in a good way, and that's why I love you so much. Oh, I can't believe she said that. Coming from you, Lana, is like the sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life. Now I'm purring. Oh, Lana, you know the way I was just touching your head before? Could you maybe scratch the side of my head and pretend I'm like a big kitty cat? You're not going to do it? Okay. All right, Lana, I'd love to stay here and purr with you all day, but I want to get on with the interview. And actually, Lana, I don't want to do a regular interview. I mean, I followed your career, and I know sometimes being a celebrity and so high profile, you say things and they get taken out of context and things get screwed up. So I want to do some practice things with you, okay? And maybe keep you out of trouble, if you know what I'm saying. So let's pretend I'm an interviewer. I've never met you before. Hi, Lana. It's very pleasant to meet you. Very pleasure to meet you. I'm a fan. Let me first ask you about your name, Lana Del Rey. Did you ever think of dropping the Del and just becoming like Lana Rey? Well, you know, I never... Lana, stop. This is Bob now. It's not the interviewer. That is the stupidest question anyone could ever ask. If someone asks you that question, ask them to leave. Tell them to go back to internet school or wherever they got their degree for journalism, because you don't have to put up with that. See, this is what I'm trying to get you to, okay? Take a little bit more control of your interview. Let's try again, okay? Okay, Lana, it's a pleasure to meet you. Let me ask you about, it's obvious you're a natural singer, and I imagine as a child you sang, a lot of kids sing. But were you always a songwriter? Did you always know you wanted to be a songwriter? Well, actually, I didn't know I wanted to be a songwriter, but I've always loved words. I've always loved the power of words. Oh, that's interesting, the power of words. Yes, even as a child, I knew certain words were more powerful than others. Oh, so could you give me an example of words that you find are powerful now? Yes, we'll take the N word, for example. Now, it's not a word that I say all the time, but whenever anybody says it, it evokes such emotion and such feelings that it's a very powerful word. Yeah, and on that level, I would have to say the N word is among my favorite words. It probably is my favorite word. Lana, stop. This is what I'm talking about. Just hear me out. I understand what you just said, and you're right, it is a powerful word. I wouldn't say it's my favorite word, but I can appreciate what you said. But do you see that if you said that in an interview, that what's going to happen is that'll get on the web, and even if in that particular article, the headline or whatever it is doesn't say that statement, someone else is going to read the article, they're going to extract that statement, they're going to write their own article, and then it's going to the headline will be, "The N-word is my favorite word, Lana Del Rey." And then that'll be picked up 100 times. People scanning the internet will see that. Some of them may click on the link and then read the story and hopefully get context, but a lot of them won't. And then you're going to get comments like, "Oh, the black man's good enough to be in your videos, but that's all you think of is the N-word," things like that. And so, which is not at all what you meant. But, you see that you kind of have to be careful. And then you're going to have to do damage control, Well, I found the best way to handle situations like that is go onto Twitter. Yeah, and if you tweet, I would probably tweet something like, "I love all people. I don't care about skin color, gender, sexual orientation, where your parents are from, where your grandparents are from, what your dad or your mom does for a living." She's a celebrity, so she gets like double tweets. All I care about is what's inside and how people conduct themselves. And what I really care about is older white men. Lana Del Rey, Elizabeth Woolridge Grant, please. I didn't mean to snap at you, but I mean, come on. Really control yourself. I'm upset now. I wish I hadn't yelled. I don't like to lose my temper with people. We're okay, right? You and me, we're okay? I apologize. I didn't mean to yell at you, okay? It's just that later tonight, and I have the same, I'm older now. My routine is the same. Every night it's the same thing. I got like a box of Oreos, or maybe some ding-dongs or some ho-hos. I'm watching The Wizard of Oz or The Sound of Music, and then I cry myself to sleep. But tonight, then this thing is going to come in that I snapped at you, and I'll get this cringe. So, oh well, I'll just deal with it. I didn't mean to yell at you, but you kind of have to watch it, okay? So, all I'm suggesting, Lana, is that you not lie, but just use a little restraint, okay, in your interviews, because you get so misrepresented. You're under such a microscope, and we love you all. Now, I don't want to hold you up. I know you have to go, and there's one a song you and I were remember a few weeks ago, we kind of rehearsed this thing. There's no singing in it, but I think people like it. There's no singing. No, we rehearsed it a couple years ago. A couple weeks ago, sorry. I love Lana, but she's a little bit about like one of these, "It's all about me" people. What are you saying? Oh, I was just talking about Jennifer Aniston. Is she coming over? No, she's not coming over. I liked her in Friends, but I sometimes think that maybe she makes too many movies. Lana, I don't know. I'm not her agent. She seems like a nice person. She's got a good career. She has her fan base. Her career decisions are really up to her. It's my fault. I shouldn't have brought her up. Let's move forward. Before we close out, I really want to, and I'm going to be serious for a second, and I can be serious. For those of you out there, look, if there's anyone over 50 watching this, you need to shut the computer off, go to the pet store, buy a hamster, name him Floyd, and you and Floyd, start a relationship, But, I know Lana fans are younger. If you or your friends, the circle of friends you have, Maybe you know someone who is different, is an easy target to tease or make fun of, and maybe inside you know it's not something you'd like to do, but you get caught up in that crowd mentality. Maybe next time you see that person, take a step back and don't say anything, or say something nice, or even, God forbid, if you see them at lunch, sit down with them and make a new friend. A little bit of effort on your part can make a big difference in someone's life. And on the flip side, if you're someone who's the target of a lot of abuse from your peers, I wish I had more to offer. I mean, I know adults say, well, those people are really scared and insecure, and that's why they overcompensate by putting down other, but that's maybe true, but it doesn't do a whole lot when you're in the center of it. And life isn't some poster of kids at a sunset at a beach, holding hands, and and it says something like, the thing we fear the most is ourselves, but in the end all we have is each other. I mean, I know when you're in the trenches it's tough. Just stick it out. I wish I could make it better. I don't have a lot to offer. I give you the shirt off my back. Actually, I don't want to take my shirt off because this one will get, So, all I can say is God loves you. I love you. Stick it out and be well. Okay? So let's close this out. Are you okay? Oh, she's crying. You're weeping. Lana, don't cry. That moved. Lana, here. Let me dry your eyes here. Oh, you got something in your eye. I'll get it. I'm a little squeamish. I don't like discharges from other human beings' bodies. It's kind of... Let me get... Ugh. The maid will get it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you have a maid? No, I don't, but don't worry about it. All right. To close this out, I'm going to play a little song. Me and Lana are going to do a little rhythmic dance kind of thing. This is called Soulful Strut. And it's from, I think, the late 60s. It's instrumental. It always puts me in a good mood, and I didn't even know the name for a long time, and I have Sirius Satellite Radio, and every time it came on, I'd have to listen. So I found it. So it's on the YouTube, and I'm sure you can download it. So we're just going to do a little bit, because I know we're not supposed to... play whole songs here, but... And then we'll take you out and we'll say goodbye. All right? Much love, everyone. Here we go, Lana. You ready?